Hello, I'm Valentin Mandace from Historic Houses of Romania, Casa de Epoca, and today I would like to welcome you at one of the famous architectural designer Marcel Janko's houses. It's Casa Clara Iancu, as you see it over there. Clara Iancu is the wife of the famous designer, and the house, as you can see, it's an apartment house. It's in modernist style. In fact, Marcel Janko is famous for his design in the constructivist branch of the modernism. Constructivism is a type of modernism which emerged in the Soviet Union before the Stalinist repressions of the 1930s. After the Great War, it was a period of thaw and more liberal atmosphere in the Soviet Union, and a huge energy among artists, among them designers. In the same time, we have the Bauhaus phenomenon in Germany, but Janko was much more receptive of the things which came from the Soviet Union. Basically, the designers wanted to put up new houses for the workers, but in a new kind of concept, a modernist concept, and also to follow fundamental forms in nature, like crystals or rectangular forms, as this house is over here, as you can see over here. Marcel Janko is also very famous as being one of the founders of the Dada movement, of one of the currents, initial currents of the Surrealism. He was a friend with Tristan Tzara, the famous artist and writer who put one of the people who put forward this current. And they were in a group of Jewish artists from Romania, from this very quarter, it's a Jewish quarter, who gathered themselves as students in Zurich, named Cabaret Voltaire. And they put the basis of Dada and the Surrealist movement, and he was very receptive to these new ideas like Constructivism, as I said. This house, as you can see over here, it looks quite brand new. I have to say that it's aggressively renovated. It is basically disfigured. It's nothing from its former glory. Only if you look at the plastic frame windows, the ironwork at the doorways, everything is plastic right now, and clad in plastic foam for thermal installation. So it's a historic monument, one of the first true modernist designs of Bucharest, and also in Europe, I would say. Outside the Soviet Union as constructivist, but it's in such a state. The building used to house downstairs garages and utility rooms. One of the apartments of the Janko couple was at one of the floors. I don't know which one, but I know that right on the top of the floor used to be the architectural bureau of Janko's brothers. Marcel Janko had another brother, also an architect, who unfortunately was killed by the Romanian fascists in 1941. Janko, when he came back from Switzerland, was very active on the Romanian scene and wanted even to stay over during the fascism over here, but the killing of his brother convinced him to flee for Palestine at the time. He set up a kibbutz in Israel and came back only once in 1960s. But his tracks are all over the former Jewish quarters in this type of modernist designs, which unfortunately most of them are in a very bad state of repair, or the ones which are repaired are already disfigured, as you say here. I had a word with the proprietor of the house, a very well-intended person, and he said that he had no idea that it's a Marcel Janko house until a foreign couple came around with a map looking for something, and he asked him what they are looking for, and they said the Marcel Janko Clara House, Casa Clara. And that was the house which he was just doing the repair on it. So even he didn't have an idea about the value of the house, and that is the fault of the cultural authorities of Bucharest. It's absolutely a disgrace what is happening in this town. It's completely barbarized. Even if the proprietor, some of them have well intentions, they don't know what they have at their hand. Everything is upside down. But through this kind of podcast like mine, hopefully we can straighten up some things. So Clara Iancu House, Casa Clara Iancu. On top of it used to be the famous architectural bureau of Iancu's brothers, and one of the early modernist designs in the constructivist manner of Eastern Europe. And Valentin Mandaci from Historic Houses of Romania. Some of Marcel Janko's houses are at my tours. One of them I have it in Tulasa, and we catch a few Marcel Janko designed houses like Frida Cohen House, his largest designer. So you're very welcome to come to my tour if you want to find out more about Marcel Janko. Up until then, I wish you good luck, and we'll see each other at the next podcast. Thank you, and bye-bye.